Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. You checking in, man. Udubb dropped DNA versus Pat Stay. I thought this battle would be a little bit better, man. You know, Pat Stay has been pretty much doing his thing on King of the Dot. DNA is Mr. Consistent. I expected this battle to be a lot better, and it really didn't live up to the hype, to be honest with you. It definitely didn't live up to the hype. Udubb got great visuals. They got great audio. The crowd is definitely lackluster. I'm going to be honest with you. The crowd is lackluster. I'm not completely mad at it because sometimes I feel like niggas OD in the crowd, but it does need to be a little bit more lively than what it is. But another thing I'm realizing too about Udubb, niggas ain't going over there and having good battles, man. I think people are just people still, I feel like, is looking at Udubb just like a check, you know what I'm saying? And Udubb got to get out of that. I know Lux and Hollow was a good battle, and that whole card and high stakes and everything was really, really good. Shotgun Sugar and Hitman was good. I think Tay-Rock has went over there and done his thing, but I think the Sharon battle could have been a little bit better. And but Tay-Rock and Arsenal was a good battle in my opinion. But it just seemed like, man, some people just don't give they all in this battle, and especially Pat Stay. I didn't like Pat Stay in this battle at all. And Pat Stay is a lot better than what he showed, and it just seemed like, okay, I'm on the card. It's a nice way for me to get a check. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna battle DNA. You look at some of the angles, I don't even feel like he really wrote for this battle. First round, he comes with these bully raps about I'll slap DNA, I'll punch DNA, I'll toss DNA, I'll slam DNA, you cross this line, I'm gonna fuck you up, I don't care if we in Jersey.
You wanna catch this fade? I'll give Eric a bad dude, wrap your head around that. I slam him and paralyze him, swing you around like a helicopter, North Carolina. Yo, roll his little ass in a ball and slam dunking like Harold Miner, bitch. 270 pounds. I give a fuck if he's 80 deep. I'm 80 deep. I'll leave his head in the clouds. I'll fight all of you solo, bro. Pile him up like a totem pole.
Everything was about bullying DNA, and DNA don't even come across like that. So I didn't really understand. Like, he don't come across like he's just street nigga and this. Like, yeah, he knows about this particular gun and that particular gun, but DNA is very harmless, man. Why are you trying to bully DNA and show how tough you are in Jersey? It didn't really make sense to me. The angle really didn't hit. Meanwhile, DNA is punching your head off. He had a Patriot Pat Riot bar that was fire. He had a Dateline bar that was also fire.
It's time to let this lame have it. I was 9 with a 9, but changed tactics. And since 21, held to 22. I ain't the same savage. Show us respect. We'll make stat. Don't make me black with the pause like we texting on FaceTime. I have 6. Don't make me black with the pause like we texting on FaceTime. I have 16s pop at your door. Dateline, your man with it. Lottery ticket, take 5. 2 twin headshots. You'll think alike like great minds. I brought a 4.
Al Capone bar that was pretty good. Obviously, he got on the Al Capone clothing or whatever, so I'm pretty sure he got a nice little payday for wearing that. I mean, DNA just punched his head off in the first round. Clearly took the first round. The second round, Pat comes with more overused angles. He talks about DNA tooth. He had a funny round. I give him that, you know, talking about his tooth and talking about whistling and the dental plan and whistle while you twerk and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Sean, you better tell your homeboy Memphis Gleek to hit the dentist for that spacer. Give me space for a dentist cheek. Can't even whistle. Can't even fucking whistle. Hold up. I think I win right there, huh? Hold up. Can't even whistle. You'll never be a referee. If your dog runs away, she gone. Just let it be.
But we see a lot of tooth angles with DNA, man. Like, that shit has been ran in the ground. I admit it was funny. It definitely got some cheers and laughed at the crowd. Took a shot at K-Shine, which was cool. From there, he started talking about DNA's parents and being in a wheelchair and shit.
Yeah, the issue, I'll light your face up like Charlemagne from that breakfast show. I turn you into a vegetable, like your mom, so y'all could be extra close, but you'll never be with your pops, because the stairway to heaven ain't wheelchair accessible.
Like, these angles are really overused. Not even like a little bit overused, really overused. And meanwhile, DNA is pretty much punching his head off again in the second round.
When the mill gripping my mafia is still different, I'm with Prez. You ain't the same. You getting that chain with your claim to fame. Send men my way, they'll be MIA. Paper planes, fuck it, I'll take the blame. Should have been there to make the change. When disappear, it'll do magic. David Blaine, you a faggot that don't take the train. Why step in my favorite lane? I'm front row with the nickel, son. It looked like a Lakers game. He hating, I sprayed it.
That patent leather bar DNA had, that shit was fire.
Good with the iron, your girl jump in, we'll Black and Decker. When it comes to battle rap, you ain't put in half the effort. Ain't killed 4 times back to back and have the pressure. Half is clever. Your choice, get pistol whipped or clap Berettas. They gonna find stay in a body bag. In other words, patent leather. I'm still...
DNA, I mean, he wasn't great in this battle either, but he was consistent with the punches, man. So I had him winning round 2 as well. Paste in the 3rd round decided to finally show up, came with more of a real talk round, talking about how he had to escape from his I guess his street life and get into battle rap, and that pretty much saved him. How he's used to using a gun while DNA just talks about it. I like the dodging 100 bullets bar.
The streets is a fantasy to you. You couldn't adapt in that habitat. But all you rap about's clapping gats and being in that field, right? Boy, I bet you don't even know what holding a gun feels like. Tying a man up with a rope, busting his head with a steel pipe. You dodged bullets on King of the Dot. I dodged bullets in real life. What's your life like?
He talked about him over battling. He had a little bit of the bully shit with the nosebleed section, but that line was definitely dope. DNA comes back, he rebuttals him about the nosebleed shit and by saying you didn't, you talking all this shit to me, but you ain't say it to Calico. I like that, but I still got Pat Stay winning the 3rd. DNA was doing his punches and everything. The rebuttals in the beginning was good.
I'm ready to fight. Security looked like bitch move. Soon as they broke the shit up, you said, Calico, even though you mushed me and knocked off my hat, let's battle. Shit's cool. On the inside, you was pissed too. Face red as an apple. Like if we was back in Canada, I would have just, ooh, I know how to fix you. Nigga, hold your hat straight. This is pass race. You seen that Calico pop and wanted no problems with that black face. The heat I'm holding here. Hit 3 reloading air. You was scared to step in cow zone, so the pizza folded square. Look out.
But I was fucking with the real talk 3rd from Pat Stay, man. So I got him winning the 3rd round. But it was just another bad battle for Pat Stay and another overall lackluster battle for both of these 2 guys. And Udubb got to get to the point where they rolling out some classics. That's the only way that's the only way they league gonna really get the respect it is, because you don't want niggas to just be like, okay, I'm gonna go to URL and I'm gonna give a great battle and I'm gonna go to Udubb and I'm gonna take a check. But the top tiers gotta go over there and take it serious. And Pat Stay, I don't know what happened to you since you left Canada, bro. You lost to Sirius Jones. You lost to Hollow, which wasn't a bad loss because, I mean, Hollow was definitely nice, but you lost to Hollow. You lost to DNA now. It's just like, other than winning on Don't Flop, who have you really beat in the last year? Like, let's just be honest. Like, you didn't really had a down year ever since you lost the belt. So you need to get your shit back together too, man. But that's my thoughts, man. Unbiased Review, DNA 2-1. Holla at your boy.